Hi everyone, and welcome to Michigan Record Club. My name is Bill Young, and as you see behind me, they're empty. That's right. The records are all boxed up, and in fact, they're taken upstairs. So what we have down here, I'll show you a little bit, is just nothing but over here again, nothing, boxes like down here. Yeah, a lot of work, and excited about moving out and getting down into North Carolina if I can find a place. Have a lot of records here to show you, but I'm going to probably just go through them quick. I'm going to just try to get you caught up, and here we go. And there's hope. Hi, baby. All right, first up is a couple of Zamrock records. I do have another Witch album. As a matter of fact, the other record I have looks similar to this one. This one's called In the Past. Excellent record, and it's all pretty close to the rest of the early Witch albums. This one is called Introduction. And it also very good. These are the three Zamrocks that I suggest somebody new who really likes good old-fashioned rock and roll. Those first three records are great. I used to listen to Witch way back in the day too. They've held up really good. Those were one of the few Zamrock albums that really made it before Zamrock really became a thing. Keep moving on here. This particular record is only for extreme psych fans. I'm not really sure if you can qualify it as a psych, but it doesn't belong into a whole lot of categories. The gentleman that who put this together, Daniel Johnston, his social skills were a little less, and he was a little bit of learning disabled, but he was so talented as an artist and a poet. He was extremely good as a poet. Here is a story that tells you a lot about Daniel and some of the problems he had to go through. A lot of people didn't know about him at the time, and there was a recent documentary that brought Daniel to the forefront, and a very interesting record. Next up is probably the only grail I got for today, and it's not in the greatest condition, but it's in pretty good condition. The wear ring, of course, is what hurt it, but this record is called Banchee Thinkin, and it's really hard to find this record. I have been looking for it for a long time, And quite often when I do find it, people want 200, 300 in that area. I picked this up at the record show. They wanted 200 for this record in the beginning. I talked them down and got a substantial savings on it. But the vinyl is really, really good. I won't pull it out and show you, but it is a white labeled promo. And yeah, it is great. Great rock and roll, great psych. And I am so happy to have that Grail in my collection. A couple of records here now that these are new records, some newer issued records. This is called, I forget exactly what it's called here. Can't read it. That's the big thing right there. But just a second. I'll pull it out and Elder. The album is called Elder. Beautiful blue vinyl. This is supposedly some of the best music from Elder. It is called Elder's Gold and Silver Sessions. And it is new psych music. Just recently released, I think in 2020. And yeah, I like it. I ain't saying it's great. My favorite era is the late 60s, early 70s still, but I do love some of the newer music. One of the newer records I picked up was Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is a very beautiful, young, sensual type artist. A lot of young people love her. I think her music is great. I think she fits right in with some of the other great new artists like Billie Eilish and Wet Leg. And yeah, great album. That one is her first release that she came out with. Next up is Wet Leg. This also is very new. I think they came out just a year ago. It's hard to describe their style of music as far as very good pop music. Shay's Lounge is their best hit, I think, going forward. But yeah, again, mentioning Billie Eilish, I think this album kind of falls in that same category. I'm really happy to have that record into my collection too. So you see, I am not all about old music. I am an old dog that can learn new tricks. But here's one of my old tricks that I cannot be more thrilled about picking up. This is Brittany Fox, Boys in Heat. Oh, this album, so good. This is the kind of stuff that made the hair metal, 80s, mid 80s rock and roll, made it as good as it can get. Brittany Fox, picture of the band on the back. An album like this the value of it is just starting to just take right off, skyrocket. Again, I think I have I can't. that one and these albums, a couple of other albums right here. This album, definitely a grail, but not in the same aspect. This is so good. In Ohio, they were a small band that should have broken. They should have broken out. This was great hard rock. This is beautiful orange vinyl, and yeah, if you get a chance, pick this up at a good price. Yeah, you'll like this. This is good hard rock and roll. Again, in that mid 80s. That one maybe in about early 80s. Here we have a traditional psych album. This is Hap Sack and the Colored Coat, featuring Human Host and the Heavy Metal Kids. Very good psych. I've been wanting this record for quite a while, and I am very happy that I finally picked that one up, added to the collection. And last but not least, I managed to get a hold of this Ozzy Osbourne release of Black Rain. This is Ozzy Osbourne, I think, some of his greatest music, at least since the since the early days when Ozzy first started out as a solo artist. This one's really, really good. And there you go. Like I said, just tried to go through these as fast as I could, just to get you caught up on some of my most recent finds. And I want to thank you all, and I also want to give a couple of shout outs. One shout out is to School Kids Records, a record store in the Raleigh-Durham area where we're looking to find a place. This was a real nice record store near the college there, and there's quite a few. I did pick up a couple of other T-shirts, and visited a few of the record stores. And I also would like you to keep an eye out for Steve Carlson's. Going to do a video about our favorite psych records. I picked out a few psych records from my collection and took them over to Steve's, and we did a video together, and of course that was great fun. It's always fun to get together with another VC member and talk music, if nothing else. But yeah, so here we go. We're all caught up now, and again, I want to thank you. Thank everybody who subscribes and follows me. I've often said it. You guys, you mean a lot to me. So thank you. So, bye-bye.